Even though there has been some rough news in the last 24 hours or so, we do have some lighter stuff to share with you guys about the San Francisco 49ers. Now, obviously, the good news is with Ricky Pearsall, he's doing fine, he's stable. His mother provided an update saying that it was a miracle, essentially, that he was able to survive, but he should be okay. And that's the news that we wanted to hear. Obviously, so what had happened is the 49ers have their kind of annual 53 man kind of roster party. If you make the roster, they have this big party. Typically fly out, someone to perform at it. And this year they brought out Rick Ross. Not only did they bring out Rick Ross, but I mean, you look at Kyle Shanahan, the way he's dressed. I think it was like kind of a throwback, like I don't know, 1920s, 30s theme, so everyone's kind of attire matched, but you got some great you got some great clips of Kyle, Brandon Aiyuk, Deebo Samuel, Rick Ross all together as this kind of event popped off. Take a look at it's pretty funny videos, but take a look right here.
Born winners, amazing party. Now you on your fly shit. Let him,
Yeah.
Oh, you put the cane up.
I did put the can out, man, but shit, I'm trying, man. Hey, the can's back.
Yeah.
Here.
Ricky Rose.
Come on, man.
Y'all know what's happening.
Come on, bosses.
Every way. You better believe
Yes,
it.
bosses.
We the biggest.
Obviously, with the serious nature of the events of the day, I think it's important to note that I don't think this party would have went off if there was any serious concern with what was going on with Ricky Pearsall. Obviously, this was planned, it was already put together, and it was bound to happen. So they most likely got the all clear, probably checked in with Ricky. I can almost guarantee you Ricky was going to be probably the first person to be like, do not cancel that party on my behalf. I'm going to be fine. I'm okay. We do know John Lynch went and visited Ricky Pearsall at the hospital that night. So he has been, surrounded by people within the 49ers organization, including his family. So again, the positives is that Ricky's okay. Obviously, if he wasn't, this party would have happened most likely. So I think that's a good sign. I think that's a positive reflection of where Ricky's at and that the 49ers feel, comfortable enough with that to maintain celebrating all everyone's hard work that went into making the final 53. Obviously what occurred was very scary and could have potentially been just terrible, but the thing is he's okay. And I can almost guarantee you, I'm not going to act like I know Ricky personally or know what he's about, but everything from the outside looking in, he appears to be a very humble young man, and a tough young man as well. And I do believe a young man like that would say, "Don't cancel this on my behalf. You guys go celebrate. You've earned it. Enjoy. I'm gonna be okay." And we'll be able to be all right in this situation. So again, I think it's nice to have some of this kind of lighter content amidst what has happened. Another aspect of this whole situation is one of these photos that we got, and it is Brandon Ayuk and Kyle Shanahan kind of vibing together. They're in this picture. They both kind of have a similar pose, similar smirk, and you love to see these guys together because obviously you've heard a lot of the comments of like, oh, how's Brandon going to re-enter this locker room? How is this going to is he going to create a rift? And is Kyle Shanahan and him ever going to be on the same page again? Listen, man, these guys, they know more than anyone that this is a business. Every single player inside that locker room is an advocate for BA getting paid. So, yeah, could Brandon Ayuk have shared some words throughout this process? Maybe created, some tense times? Sure, I guarantee that happened. But also, as we know, through that, you can also build strength. You can also strengthen a relationship. Sometimes adversity kind of generates respect. Even though you might be at odds with someone, you can also develop a level of respect for people, even greater than what you had, like once the dust settles. So I would imagine that's where we're at. Like Kyle and BA, yeah, maybe they had a little bit of a standoff throughout that whole process, but still, in regards to that, it's done. BA is going to be here for 4 more years. Makes zero sense for these two guys to be at odds. So love seeing them together. Love seeing the whole squad back. BA out there, and again, some lighter stuff amidst a pretty challenging, difficult to maneuver kind of news that has come out recently. But the bottom line is, it seems like everyone's going to be okay. Again, we're still waiting news on like what the ramifications are for Ricky and what that will look like for the season. But like I've mentioned in previous videos, that's the least of our concerns right now. The main thing was just ensuring that Ricky was going to be healthy and he was going to be okay. And that is the case. The team is operating in that light as well. So they're having a good time. They're celebrating their hard work and getting ready for this season. And let's face it, man, sometimes when something heavy like that goes down, you need a little bit of a distraction to kind of lighten the mood, lighten the situation. So just glad that Ricky's going to be fine moving forward, and the team is doing what they got to do. So, let me know what you guys think about Kyle Shanahan, Ricky Rose, BA together, all that good stuff in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.